We started coming to Summit about 4 months ago. All parts of my life just improve, and things I hadn't expected with my marriage, with relationships of family, my own spiritual relationship with God. It's allowed me to just accept that identity and let that confidence and boldness manifest itself and not have to try to be a Christian anymore. Just accept, receive it, and be it. And it's been such an amazing blessing in my life because it's impacted all areas of life and it's become so real.
Having Steve preach the love of God and the grace of God is exactly what my heart needed, just for further transformation and drawing closer to the Lord, which is something I was seeking. And it's just, I've also found a home here.
The relationships that I have inside this church are amazing, but also the relationships I have with my family outside this church have grown. We argue less. My wife and I co-parent together a lot better, and I believe that it has a lot to do with the congregation here at OC Summit Church.
Throughout the course of my life, I've had a lot of different infirmities, and this specific year I had a GI problem, so it was just this constant state of pain when eating food, and it was just really a terrible push-pull. I ended up in the ER, and the doctors just had no idea what was wrong, so they just so happened to send me to a specialist the next day, and we were in the consult, and he said, I don't think I need to look into it anymore. You're young, you look fine, I'm not really sure what's going on, but we'll start from the ground up. And then at the very end, and I was just internally praying the whole time, like, Lord, just show this doctor what he needs to do. And then suddenly he changed his mind and said, I think I want to go ahead and do a colonoscopy endoscopy for you because this test result is weird. I just so happened to stumble upon it. I don't want to scare you, but you might have cancer. And I said, okay. So I just kind of took that and went home with it. And I was praying, and I just said, God, like, what are you trying to show me? Like, how can I get this healing? Because I believe that you are the healer and that you're going to come through for me, but I just don't know what I have to do. And he just said, I felt like he said internally, when you let my perfect love cast out fear, you'll see my miracles appear. So when I went under, I just said, okay, God, like, help me to understand that you perfectly love me, that I am perfectly loved by you, that I'm your daughter. So I went under, I came out. He said, we found some growths all throughout your intestines and, your stomach, colon. We're just going to test them for cancer and we'll let you know. So it was this real struggle over Thanksgiving. I was down for the count after that, and the whole time I was just struggling with, okay, God, help me to trust you, help me to understand that you love me. And then I got the call, and they said, you know what, we found precancerous cells, but the good news is, if we hadn't found these, you would have had cancer later. So it was a miracle that we found them. We just so happened to look into that, and you're all set, you're fine. We're just gonna have to, keep an eye on you. So I really, truly believe that my miracle with this year was understanding the Lord's love for me, and I'm just here to tell you at church at Christmas that if you believe that God loves you, that He'll meet you right where you're at, and you'll start to see His miracles in your life.
We're grateful for God working. We're grateful for this incredible church, for praying with us, and just for the church family that they've created this fellowship in. And we wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and God bless you all.
I want to wish everyone just the amazing peace of Christ and His love and His grace. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody here, and I love you all.